Hi students, once again welcome back to computer class. So today we are moving on to chapter number 5, programming in Java. Okay, chapter number 5 is about programming in Java. Why should we write programs? That is, there are different types of programming languages, and in this chapter we are going to study about how to do programs in Java. Okay. Why should we use these different types of programming languages? In our last chapter, that is in chapter number 4, we studied about algorithms. And inside the chapter, I have told you that the humans, we programmers or humans, we are able to analyze a particular problem. That is, we can understand a particular problem, and on the basis of that understanding, we will write a solution for that particular problem. That is, we wrote the solution in a step-by-step manner. Okay, once again, that is, programmers, they are good at analyzing a particular problem, and on the basis of that analysis they will write a solution. Okay, and that solution is in a step by step manner. And we know that computers, they are good at performing repetitive task. What do you mean by repetitive task? See, I want to do a task for 10 times, or I want to do it for 20 times, or I want to do it for 100 times. This is what you mean by repetitive task. Okay, doing this type of repetitive task is a tiresome process for humans, but computers can do it quickly and efficiently without getting bored. When a problem comes, programmers will first analyze that particular problem. Okay, and on the basis of that analysis, he will create an algorithm. Okay, and this algorithm is then converted to a computer programs using different types of languages that are understood by a computer. Computer programs like Java, PHP, HTML. All these programs, they consist of step-by-step instructions. Okay, all computer programs, they consist of a step-by-step instructions, and computer has to follow this step-by-step instructions in order for completing the task. Okay, computers will follow these programs to efficiently solve problems and to get a desired result. And you should think that even though many programming languages and different types of computers are available nowadays, but the first important step is to develop an algorithm. Without an algorithm, there will be no program. Okay. So once again, the programmers, they will first analyze the program, and on the basis of that analysis, he will create an algorithm. And this algorithm will get converted into a computer program. Okay, and this computer program, they consist of step-by-step instructions. Computer has to follow this step-by-step instructions for completing a task, or in order to solve that particular problem and get a desired result. Okay, and now moving on to this chapter, first let us study what do you mean by programming. Okay, first we are going to study what do you mean by programming. Programming, it is a 5-step process. Okay, programming, it consists of 5 steps. First step is to identify the problem. Second step is designing. Third step is coding. Fourth step is testing, and fifth one is debugging. Okay, programming is a 5-step process. First step is to identify the problem. Second one is designing. Third one is coding. Fourth one is testing, and fifth one is debugging. And now let us see in detail about what do you mean by this 5 steps. Okay, first step is to identify the particular problem. Means we have to understand that problem. We can create a solution only if we are being able to understand that particular problem. Okay, second one is designing. Means we have to present that program in a user-friendly way. Since we humans or programmers are interacting with this problem, we have to present, or we have to design them in a user-friendly way. Okay, third one is coding. That is, we have to write the program instructions in a step-by-step manner. And computers follow the step-by-step instructions in order for solving that particular problem. Okay, and fourth one is testing. That is, we have to check the program code that we have written in order for getting a correct result. Okay, and last one is debugging. That is, before we are running that particular program, we have to find errors, and if any errors are present, we have to correct them. Okay, so first step is to identify the problem, second one is designing, third one is coding, fourth one is testing, and fifth one is debugging. And next, let us see what is the need for programming. Okay, that is, the programming is being required for certain type of purposes, and let us see what are that purposes. First purpose is to allot repetitive tasks to the computer for quick processing. See, some type of tasks, they have to be repeated for 10 or 20 or 100 times, and it is difficult for humans to do this repetitive task. And such type of tasks, they can be provided to the computer, or they can be solved by using this programming. Second one is to automate time consuming and error prone tasks. See, some type of task or some type of problems, they require some time to get solved. Okay, and the chances of getting errors or chances of producing errors are more in such type of task. Such type of problems, they can be provided to the computer. And third one is to find correct solution to the problem. We know that computers, they provide accurate answers than what the humans can produce. Okay, so third step is to find correct solution to the problems. So these are the need for programming, or these are the different purposes of programming. Now let us study about the programming language known as Java. Okay, programming language can be developed by using the software known as BlueJ. So in this section, we will be going to study about the programming language Java and how to use the software BlueJ. Okay, Java is a simple and powerful programming language, and it was developed by James Gosling at Sun Microsoft in 1995. And we use this Java program for playing online games, videos, audios, chatting with people around the world, for using educational applications, and in order to do online shopping. So these are some of the purposes of using the Java program. Okay, and Java, it is one of the simple and powerful programming language. It was developed by James Gosling at Sun Microsoft in 1995. And one of the important feature of Java is it is a platform independent language. What do you mean by platform independent? It means that we can run this Java code on any operating system with any processor. Only thing is that it should has got a Java interpreter. For example, I have written a Java code and I can run this Java code on Mac operating system, or I can run it on Windows operating system. I can run it on Linux operating system. That is Java. It is a platform independent language. Java code can be run on any operating system. Only thing is that operating system should has got a Java interpreter. Okay. And next feature is WORA. Full form is write once, run anywhere. Java, it is a write once, run anywhere code. Okay, Java code is also known as write once, run anywhere. WORA. It is because once a Java code is being written, it can be run on any platform. For example, I have written a Java code in Windows operating system and I have run it over Windows operating system. And next day I want to run it over Linux operating system. And for running it over Linux operating system, it is not required for me to once again write that code. I can use the code that I have written yesterday inside the Windows operating system. That is what we mean by write once, run anywhere. So these are the two important features of Java. First feature is it is a platform independent language, and second one is Java code is also known as write once run anywhere. And the software that we use for writing this Java code is BlueJ. There are many softwares which we can use for writing Java code, and now presently the software which we are going to use or we are going to study is about BlueJ. Okay, and BlueJ was mainly developed for educational purposes and for small scale software development in Java. Next, let us see how to write a simple Java program in BlueJ. Okay, we can see the steps of how to write a simple Java program in BlueJ. Step number 1 is you have to click on the BlueJ icon that is present on the desktop, and the BlueJ working environment window will appear. See, what you see in this picture is the BlueJ working environment window. Okay, you can see this once you double click on the BlueJ icon that is present on the desktop. And in this interface you can see many options are provided like project, edit, tools, view, help, etc. First you have to click on the project menu. Once you click on the project tab, a drop down list will appear and many options are provided. You have to click on the new project option given. Okay, once again you have to click on the project tab and a drop down list will appear, and from that drop down list you have to choose the new project option, and then the new project dialog box will appear. And see, there is an option given for entering the file name. You have to type a file name inside that name box, and then you have to click on the create button and a new window will appear. And see, in this window over the sides some buttons are being provided, and the first button is for new class. You have to click on that new class button, and once you click on the new class button, a create new class dialog box will appear. And see, there is an option given for class name. You have to enter a class name, and at last you have to click on the OK button. And now see, a new icon of that particular class will appear on this window, and the icon name is hello. Okay, you have to double click on that icon that is being named with hello. And once you double click on that particular icon, another window called program code window will appear. See, what you see in this picture is the program code window, and see, there is a sample code that is being provided. This is how a program code window will appear. Okay, and there is a sample code that is being provided. You can replace this code with whatever code that you want to enter. And this is how you can write a program, or this is how you have to follow the steps for writing a program in BlueJ. And with this I am ending my section today. Thank you.